Hey everybody, so this is a video in response to a comment that I received on my YouTube video about my 6-month hair growth journey and basically asking me what am I doing now to maintain hair growth. First of all, let me say that I am a very low maintenance girly and I also have a very tight wash day routine. I typically do wash my hair every week without fail. I also oil my scalp. I keep my scalp and my hair hydrated, and I usually deep condition my hair. Now I do have micro locks under this wig, and but I do want to talk about sort of like my journey before the micro locks if you haven't been following along, so you can sort of catch up where I came from. That it is still all on my YouTube channel. So you can see here in the first part of the question, she's asking me what exactly I'm doing for my hair. So that's what I'm going to be replying to first. So as you can see here, this was back in 2023. I actually cut all my hair off. I had just had a myomectomy surgery. I do cut my hair off quite a bit. I happen to have number one, genetics. My mom has long hair, my grandma has long hair, my brothers would have long hair if they didn't cut it. My nieces and nephews all have long hair. Second, I would say that I do make an effort to drink a lot of water, and I also try to eat a balanced diet, and I also do try to consume quite a bit of protein and fiber. And I do believe that your hair is a reflection of your diet, your genetics, also your stress levels. I try to keep my cortisol level low, my blood pressure regular. You know, I work out, okay? And that's just the truth. I strongly believe that your hair, your nails, your skin is from the inside out. Now, how I got from shorter hair to this length of hair, which this was in October of the same year, was me doing what I'm doing today. Wigs, wash and goes, leaving my hair alone. I do not manipulate it. I'm not a sewing girly. Sometimes I would do braids, but I never do them super tight. I do braid my own hair. I did different sort of Cuban twists and mini twists. I love a mini twist, which is again why I locked my hair. But I do wigs, and I always do a glueless wig. I never glue my wig down, not even with freeze spray, not with gel. I don't use gel. I'm very minimalist when it comes to my hair. I let my edges live. Now, by the time I got here, again, I was really going out of my way to try to not color my hair, not over manipulate my hair. I left it in high poofs. I sometimes, again, would do twist outs. I did a very loose bun. I never did any like slick backs or any sort of tight tension styles ever. Never. I like my hair loose. I don't like tension on it. I don't lay edges. I don't do none of that. And if I ever lay baby hair, it is very rare. Which this brings me to my next point. If you can see here, when I asked her pointedly what's going on, what she wants to know, how to grow and strengthen her hair, what natural products is she using. She says she found some oils to strengthen, grow her hair. She's looking for confirmation. She used to have, looks like, hang on, trying to move myself. She used to have long hair, then she locked her hair for 10 years, then she cut them out because her hair was thinning. Her hair never grew back. As a matter of fact, fell out the sides, grew in the middle of the hair like a mohawk. She knows she needs to drink water and take vitamins. She's 55 years old. All right, so this is what's going on. And that's why I sort of asked, specifically, what do you need help with? What is going on? This is so important because there are a lot of health issues that can cause certain types of hair loss, whether it be medical, hormonal. Okay, there's a lot of things with women going into perimenopause, menopause, aging. These things affect the hair. It is important to check your body for any vitamin deficiencies, check for all of your health levels, blood levels, cholesterol levels, vitamin D levels. All of these things are important. All of these things affect the hair. And actually on my FYP, right after this comment was made, I saw this came on my FYP, this Dr. Emma. I'm going to tag her below. She actually was talking about this traction alopecia, and that is alopecia or hair loss caused by damage to the follicle by having hairstyles that are too tight, like braids. All of these things can affect the follicle. I'm not a dermatologist, but it can damage the follicle over time. That tension, that additional weight from braids, extension, additional hair on the follicle over time, over manipulation of the hair follicle, of the hairs. And another thing that she brought up in this was also making sure that you're seeing a professional, seeing a dermatologist, seeing even maybe finding a trichologist, people that specifically specialize in hair loss. And honestly, I would go to somebody that specializes in black hair loss, okay? And what you see here that she mentions in this video is that there's also this fibrosing alopecia that often goes misdiagnosed. So based on what this person commented on my page was describing, it does sound like she could have one of these issues, but you do need to make sure that you're going to a professional so that it's diagnosed correctly, because you don't want to be diagnosed with alopecia or a certain type of alopecia like traction alopecia and you actually have this other fibrosing alopecia. So it's really important to reach out if you can, find a trusted professional, look at their work, find somebody that's going to answer your questions that you feel comfortable with asking these things, and hopefully this is helpful.